So she might be the best void stacker there is. Did you see me slap that witch?
Is this new hero for the game KinggodCastle a tank version? Alright, A here. In this video, I'm going to be going over the patch notes for the game KinggodCastle 4.5.7, and the newest hero just got released, Elizabeth. Now, she looks a lot like Lily, and it is a tank hero. Now, I don't quite remember who was the last tank hero that was released. I believe it might have been Beck, but I mean, I guess if you consider Baldir bear form a tank, then Baldir, but then you have Tayback, and then before that it was Gidnil, right? So it is around about the right time to release a tank type hero. So she is West Region Tenacity, so a tank type hero who fights in the front, summons stone spirits to support her in battle. Now later on, after we check this out, we are going to be going in game and checking her out and doing a quick chapter 10 run with her to check her out. So her skill, Guardian Spirit Army. Let's just look at this. So she slaps them. Look at that slap animation, and then she summons a bunch of her underlings and they explode. So when she does her ability, she will recall them, and then where they are, they do spell power base damage, a 3x3 range of them, and then for a second stun. Then she will summon stone spirits again, capped at 4 at tier 7, and then a total of 21 stone spirits can be on the battlefield. Now you might be wondering, how in the world can you achieve 21 stone spirits? And that is through multiple Elizabeths or in conjunction with her awakening ability that we will see. So this is the stats of the actual stone spirit. So it's 10% of max health, 10% of this spell power that Elizabeth has, and all the damage will be applied as spell damage as well. And then the stone spirit will also use skill only when Elizabeth uses skill. Okay, and then this one, all damage counts as Elizabeth damage, so it applies to like relics and item effects as well. And if she dies, of course the stone spirits will die. Now Elizabeth changes appearance in barracks in the battlefield, so very similar to this. Is very cute. She looks, it's a rock. It's a freaking rock. So like in your inventory and in the barracks is literally a rock. So when you actually put the rock on the field, then she does her full form animation thing. Very a play on Baldir and how they did him. So that it's a cute nod. It is a cute nod. And then awakening ability is a defensive one of sorts, so protector spirit. If Elizabeth takes damage equal to or greater than 25% of her max HP, she summons 2 stone spirits. Then we have 2 new skins. This is Elizabeth's limited skin. Limited skins you cannot get in the future, so if you want it, you better get it now. Limited skins for heroes are only available when the heroes are released, so it is impossible to get in the future if you want it. So if you want it, you better get it now. And this limited skin is amazing, one of the best limited skins in the game. Now for me personally, the best limited skin in the game is probably Mercil, and it has, like, you know, it has moving effects and everything like that. So when Mercil were released way back in the day, that skin is, they overdid themselves when they did Mercil's limited skin. It is quite amazing in my opinion. That is probably my favorite and probably the best. This is probably, you know, to some probably the best, or, you know, second best for sure. The other skin is Mono Snowball 5 Mono. They actually leaked this skin with the event art actually, but yeah, Mono, I'm actually surprised Mono gets a skin. I'm actually surprised. The Mono actually gets a skin pretty early, I might say. And let's just check it out. He throws a freaking snowball, and that's about it. And then you have the snowy effect. So yeah, and then you have chroma skins for this, obviously. And as a reminder, I do have a skin playlist. I post all the skins on my channel, and I do have all of the skins in the game, even the limited skins and everything like that. This is the summoning of blessing, if you care about that. As a new player, don't worry about this garbage. As I always say, it is a very bad deal. Optimize loading speed when starting the game. Thank you. This optimization resolves issue of white screen remaining blank for more than 5 seconds before logging in. Loading slightly reduce. Yes, please. Like, I hate loading up the game and it's just like blinding me forever. And then we have bug fixes. This was the thing where combat boots and Victoria wasn't really going well together, and the damage wasn't going through, so they fixed that. Armis's and Rosette skins were missing from the holiday store, so they added that. All right, that is it. Let's go straight in game and kind of looking at her kits, because in the patch notes they never, I don't understand why they don't do it, but they don't actually tell you what her the hero's potential abilities are, and potential abilities are actually very important. So let's go straight in game and check out her kit. All right, so we're in game. Elizabeth, max level by the way, and you have her skill. She is 45 out of 90 mana, which is interesting. So whenever you see this 50% cut right here, 45 out of 90, you immediately think, oh, 10 mage altar would be great, because with 10 mage altar you get 50% mana, and then at the start of round the hero that you're using will automatically cast their ability. So whenever you see this like 50% cut right here, the first thing you usually think of is like, oh, 10 mage altar might be really good for this hero. But there are some heroes that's not really the case, but that's usually kind of like where your brain goes. You're like, oh, let's try 10 mage and see how well it works with the hero, and that is actually what we're going to be trying here today. But let's look at the potential abilities. Now also, if you are watching my video, please can you include the mana cost and potential abilities in your patch notes as well, please. Now level 4, so this is kind of interesting. So Elizabeth provokes the target hit by the stone spirit's normal attack. So if the little stone spirit smacks the target, that target will be provoked, will automatically redirect to Elizabeth. Like Elizabeth will get the provoke, the hate, right? The threat. So that is kind of interesting, and it kind of we'll see it in game. There's a lot of pathing issues involved, right? And it gets a little funky sometimes, but we will see. So level 8, when the stone spirit is killed, Elizabeth actually recovers max HP, which is, it's a nice heal by the way. And when you level up Elizabeth, she gets a lot of HP back. So then we have Elizabeth's Awakening 1, protect your spirit. If Elizabeth takes damage equal to or greater than 25% of max health, summons 2 stone spirits. Now it's kind of interesting because I think this is bug. I think so. I haven't seen this proc, and it should have proc. And since I haven't seen it proc, I don't think that it is permanent additional stone spirits. So when Elizabeth, like say for example, you take 50% damage, right? So that is additional 4 stone spirits on the field. When Elizabeth recalls them, if she recalls them, then will those additional 4 stone spirits be resummoned? I don't think so. I haven't seen it proc yet, so we're gonna see. So for her kit, she actually has like ads, right? She actually produces these little minion things, right? And the first thing you think of when you think of, oh, you kind of produce minions, you think of Void Relic, right? And Void Relic does indeed work on Elizabeth, on death, even on recall. So that is actually pretty good. So we're going to be doing a quick chapter 10 phase 15 run. I have like this standard solo. We're going solo carry. We're doing that 10 mage to check out to see if it's good, right? It should be good in theory. We're going to be running attack speed. Now attack speed is because when the damage is coming from Elizabeth doing skill and is not on death, it is not like Rydalls when you use Awakening 1 where when the dolls die it will explode, right? It's not like that. The damage is coming from when Elizabeth does her skill to recall. But if the stone spirit themselves die during like AoE, then the damage doesn't go through, right? And Elizabeth has a high manning cost skill, so attack speed is, you know, it seems safe. And we're gonna be doing Void because Void stacks, and then Signia Mass is very stable. So I think we're gonna be doing a lot of damage just from that. So let's go straight into it. Phase 50. Let's try it out. And I think, is she going to be like the new Ian? No. Look at this. I love this. This is so cute. But she is definitely not going to be the newest Ian, man. Okay, so I do kind of have like a quick issue with this hero, and it is because of the pathing. So if you notice, Elizabeth is range 1. And on top of that, she summons ads in front of her. So for her to attack, she just like walks around or gets stuck usually, right? And I think Spear would be really good for her. Like as of right now in her current state, I think Spear would be really good for her. It will solve this issue right here, where she has to run around her golems to smack the thing that she wants to kill, right? And this is obviously her being we're using her as a carry, right? So can you guys see if it is bugged? I don't know if I see the additional proc, man. I really don't. It's kind of hard to tell. I mean, to be honest, it's kind of hard to tell. So like, I don't freaking know. So at tier 5, right, you summon the 3, right? So we should see 3. So let's check it out. 3, and then I guess I never see it proc because my health doesn't ever go down that low. maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Because Elizabeth also gets healed, right? She also gets healed. So it's kind of hard to like take 25%. Oh, well, I don't know, man. I don't freaking know. We're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see some low health Elizabeth and see. So 25%. So this one should have spawned additional one, right? Maybe. I don't know. I saw 4. Maybe it did. Maybe it did. So we have tier 7. So we should see 4. But they just died. Okay, hold on. Let's see. She just keeps on getting healed. Yeah, maybe it's not bugged. It's not bugged. It is not bugged. It's just because I'm usually not that low health. Oh, man. Did you see me slap that witch? Holy. Dude, Elizabeth was slapping fools. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Did you see that damage? But yeah, you kind of see this, like, you know, Elizabeth kind of walks around and like maybe like goes in circles and stuff like that. I don't know how I feel about it. It's a little clunky. It's a little clunky. That's all I can say. That it's a little clunky. She is destroying this though. But the heal is super nice. Incredibly nice. Do I want armor? I don't know. We're just click and go, boys. The heal is quite nice, I must say. So not bugged. I don't think it's bugged. I just think it's I believe it's just kind of hard to proc. Now I do see potential in Great Rift. I will say that you guys might be seeing a Great Rift run Elizabeth very soon. I do have some ideas for sure. Definitely have some ideas. Now it is great that she is another void stacker, but like with Rye, you can slot in a tier 1 Rye and eventually get full stacks. That is why Rye is so good. With Mara is not as great because you have to have multiple Maras, right? Because Mara can only produce 1, and usually like Mara just dies to, you know, before you can get the extra proc off. And since Elizabeth is a tank, I mean, I guess in theory you could slot in it, like that's why you have the Awakening 1, right? So there is a place. You know, there's a place. Because if you have a tier 1 Elizabeth, Awakening 1, if you get each 25% max health damage, then you produce 2, right? So now that I think about it, I think Elizabeth might be an amazing void stacker. Now, I haven't tested this out. This is just me theorycrafting right now. I think tier 1 Elizabeth, Awakening 1, by the way, So tier 1 Elizabeth, she will summon 1 golem at tier 1. Okay, so that is 2 stacks, right? If the stone golem and herself dies. And with her awakening 1, every 25%, she will generate 2 additional stone golems, right? So let's say she sustained 75% of her max health and damage, right? So that is 2 golems each, right? So that is a total of 6 golems plus her self-death and the thing that she spawned. Now, she doesn't even have to use her skill, right? So she can just die, take at least 75% health. That is 7 deaths in total. That is max void stacks, boys. So she might be the best void stacker there is. Now that is a food for thought. I haven't tested it out. I'm gonna be testing it out. If you guys test it out, let me know in the comments below. Do you guys agree, or am I speaking crazy as usual? Anyways, let me know in the comments below what you think of Elizabeth, her awakenings. What about the void theory? Is she the best void stacker now? Let me know in the comments below. Hey Knob, you are prophet, you are right, or you are entirely wrong. But as always, thumbs if you liked it, subs if you loved it. I'll see you in the next one, boys. Later.